from the other side of the pond, an Earl. The Earl of Erne, Lord Erne, that is exactly like the main character of Downton Abbey, high-level Irish aristocrat, presides over 19th century fairy tale castle. They welcome lovely American clients like us who want to share their home during their stay in Ireland, Sean. He has the most fantastic staff. He's got his Mr. Carson, his Mrs. Hughes, lots of daisies, all the people that are in Downton Abbey, but his version. Welcome, Lord Erne.
Well, thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure and an honor to be with you all.
So, Earl of Erne, it is an honor and a privilege. And what is your fun fact?
You mentioned the Grand Cayman Islands.
Yes.
So, what's the name of the airport you fly into?
Owens Airport, is that right? Owens?
Owen Roberts International Airport. He was my grandfather.
Are you kidding me?
Wow!
Oh. Dude, I love you. That's amazing. I've flown to the airport. I'm not no less than 30 times I've flown in and 30 times out. Obviously, I'm not there now. How was your time with us today, my friend?
Goodness me, it's actually been quite humbling and rather sober to listen to these amazing people with passion.
Fearless criminal defense solicitor, also from the UK. People find him to be very professional, down to earth, extremely patient, provides, practical legal advice. His unequivocal approach encourages others to find courage to speak out. Tal Spiegel, welcome to The Real Raw.
I'm half Israeli and half Belgian, really. And I moved to England to practice law, really.
Oh, thanks for being here, man. And how was your time with us?
Oh, it was wonderful. I have to say that initially I thought, what the hell, as a criminal attorney, would really benefit from going on one of those platforms, really. And it's amazing that our journey is all about learning.
She is a fully equipped litigator born and bred in Atlanta, Georgia. Very, very loyal to nonprofit organizations and public speaking. And she was the top of her class at both Georgia State University and Atlanta's John Marshall before taking and passing the Georgia bar. Welcome, Joanna Boyd, to The Real Raw.
So, Joanna, what is your fun fact?
I am an advocate for fathers' rights. I've been doing that for a couple of years now, looking into some reform work, if I can, child support reform, legitimation reform, trying to get into legislation for fathers' rights. So I thought that's pretty cool to share.
Joanna, thank you for being here. How was your time with us today?
You did a wonderful job, by the way. I know you're not looking for ratings, but 10.
Graduated from Widener School of Law with valedictorian honors, a Master of Law from New York University in taxation. Started his firm in 2019 to promote his own version of how legal practice should be conducted. Welcome, Matthew Eyet, to The Real Raw.
Thank you, and thank you for not making me follow Lord Erne, because how do you top that?
Thank you. So, Matthew, what is your fun fact, my friend?
My fun fact is that I quoted the movie Billy Madison in my commencement speech for graduation at law school.
Otherwise known as the Operator, with the letter 8, connecting 6-7-figure earners to the resources they need to get ahead. 30 years in sales and relationship marketing, and she knows relationships plus communication equals cash flow. She is hashtag a woman's voice. The voice for those that don't have one. Welcome, Staci Moore to The Real Raw.
Fun fact for today is that I've actually saved lives knowing CPR when I was younger. The first person was mildly hit by a car. Another one had a diabetic seizure during a training, and the other one had an aneurysm erupt during another training. So just being prepared, being in the room, being aware, and being intuitive helped, whether it was calling, propping the body, providing the orange juice, or knowing Spanish in the first case of the person that was hit by the car. So.
Yeah, I think it would be helpful, Staci, if you hung around with Bela, Verita, and some of her friends, because I think CPR is necessary on an almost nightly basis. So that would be amazing. This woman is just a top fractional percenter in the space of real estate, but far beyond that is truly a Renaissance thinker, heart-centered human being looking to create amazingness in the world, a part of our Unblinded team now. Couldn't be more grateful for it. And she's causing a stand for people. Overcame unbelievable odds, near death, and she is present, alive, energized, causing leaders to lead leaders, to merge ecosystems, to make the world an even greater place. The one and only Melissa Billman. What's happening, Melissa?
Hello. I am so happy to be here. Thank you, Sean, for such a beautiful intro. I am here to share a fun fact today and will do whatever you need me to do. But in support of Lord Erne, a couple years ago, random networking event, which I no longer do any random networking events, but went to a random networking event and thank goodness for it. I had the pleasure of staying with Lord Erne in his castle.
Whoa.
For 7 days.
Not like in the dungeon with the chains and stuff, right?
No, I mean, absolutely beautiful grounds, the history, the energy, everything they're in. And in that 7 days, his staff became, and him, my family, their family to me. And inside of there, the last night was a gala where James Billman proposed to me. That's where he proposed to me. And that is my fun fact.
So started selling crafts as a tot on her front lawn. She might have been begging for bread and crumbs under the Sheriff of Nottingham. And she graduated and grew from there to being a 7-figure earner, becoming royalty in the space of network marketing. And then on to a progression to not being the number 3, but number 2, but number 1 business broker in the state of Nevada, akin to being a lord, I think, or a lady, or something like that. And now she is the queen, princess, every royal title imaginable of Align Talent, sourcing growth and expansion and hope and possibility for all of those around the United States and eventually the world. The one and only Bela Verita. How are you today, Lady Bela?
I am doing quite well, Sean, but I'm struggling at the moment because Lord Erne here is selfishly enjoying what looks like a glass of wine. On this evening while I'm in this Callagy office and nobody delivered wine to me. So I don't know if I can stick around.
I have gifts all over my office. Some of it might be wine. I haven't been here in a while. I don't know what is happening here, but I'll see if there's a wine bottle and I'll bring it in. Is that fair?
You have a bottle of Johnny Walker in front of you. So somebody did bring a bottle of Johnny Walker, but I don't know if I'm quite ready for that.
Would you like to put me on the hot seat where I have to now do what you and Tal did and go from hello to yes on something? So you could set any scenario. It's something that's actually there. It's integrous, right? So, sir, who would you like me to be?
I will go with actually Biden.
What's the yes that I'm seeking?
A giant company who making very polluted cars, and you need to convince them that they need to change their ways.
So, Tal, who would you like to be the head of the giant company?
Yes, Staci.
All right, Staci, you are the head of a giant corporation.
Yes, that sounds fair.
CEO Staci, thank you so much for meeting with me today. I'm immensely grateful. It's wonderful to have you at the White House today.
It's wonderful to be here.
This is not a political stand. I'm not here to get the political capital out of this. We can make decisions about a second meeting, but we would be entirely comfortable having this be a confidential meeting to begin this initiative. So I think we can accommodate that.
I can do that. I can do that.
Awesome. At a roll, Staci, CEO Staci, how did that feel for you interacting with President Biden?
Where I naturally did rise up in feelings, I allowed myself to truly feel how I would feel, and you were able to bring me down, to neutralize me each time while I internally was rising up, and your ability to address things somewhat in front of my concerns, and then offering me the opportunity to actually express that, because many times people don't.
I want to take a moment to just thank everyone for being here today and contributing to this magical experience. And it doesn't have to end here. And we invite everyone back on Monday night because Sean unpacks what the magic formula actually is, how to go from hello to yes, what are the 4 steps, the 4 energies, and the 12 indispensable elements. So you definitely want to join us back on Monday night.